So you've got an application with a Postgres backend and you're happy with the queries and your users are mostly happy, but they're not very happy about performance. Or maybe you're not happy with your hosting bill because you're getting hammered in terms of storage costs. The magic that you're missing is index tuning, and I'm going to teach you how to do it inside this class. I'm Brent Ozar. I've been working with databases for decades. I love them. I have a good time with them. And my classes are very different than most of what you'll see out there because I really value your time. I want to get you across the finish line with the database as quickly as possible. I don't want to waste your time with like Trivial Pursuit. Here's how a B tree works. I want to teach you how to quickly get the database to no longer be a problem for you so you can go back to shipping features. I know because I am a failed developer. Back in the late 1990s and early 2000s, I was trying to keep up with constantly changing data or constantly changing code technologies, frameworks, languages that I had to learn. I suck at coding. I suck at debugging. I have so much respect for developers and everything that they have to do. As a database administrator, I think that if I have to ask you to change your code, that's a failure on my part, or also it could be a failure on the database's part. So when I go to tune applications for clients or on my own applications, I start with my very first step of doing index tuning first. That's why it's the first class in my fundamentals series, because it's the easiest way to make applications go faster without having to throw a lot of money at it or waste time trying to tune code that you've already spent a lot of time working on. In this class, we're going to start with looking at which columns you need to index and why Postgres makes such great use of single column indexes, when it's time to start adding multiple columns to the same index. Then we're going to dig into functional indexes and the kinds of queries that need them. We'll talk about date time queries, talk about string queries. Then we'll finish up with partial indexes as well, show you how indexes can reduce the overhead of vacuum and make your inserts, updates, and deletes not suck so bad. As I teach you, this is going to be the only PowerPoint that you see. This PowerPoint and then the recap at the end of the slides. I like to teach hands-on with real code. So you're going to see me working through different queries, demonstrating different indexes and their performance impacts. Then, after each lecture, done completely inside querying, I'm going to hand it over to you for a hands-on lab where you're going to get a series of queries that you have to make go faster, learning using the techniques that you just learned. Everything's hands-on. It uses the Stack Overflow database. I'll show you how to go download it and run it locally so that you can make whatever changes that you want as we do our index tuning. Then, as you run into questions along the way, I encourage students, feel free to leave comments on each video page module because I get into those every single day, all day long. As I work, I go hop over and answer your questions. Or if you feel like there's something that you can't ask publicly and maybe you're too ashamed of it, you can email me over at humans@smartpostgres.com and I'll go in, make sure you're actually a member, and then go answer your questions for free inside there. Yes, it's actually me. It says humans, but I'm the only one there. I'm trying to plan for like long-term stuff. So let's get done with PowerPoint. Let's go hop over into the modules and let's go start writing some queries and figuring out what's going on inside the Postgres database engine.